Assalamualaikum and hi, I'm Rosamilia Sabrina binti Abdullah and my group members are Surati Rani, Sharin Balkis, Mariana, Muhammad Zahari and Muhammad Nabil Aiman. So my groups want to present to you about our journal review, which the title is The Effect of Leadership and Organizational Culture with Information Technology as Mediator towards Knowledge Management among top management at Malaysian public universities. So, hope you enjoy our presentation.
Data and information have become modern commodities for business, and knowledge management is crucial for organizations to develop value from intellectual capital in knowledge. Because of this, colleges have taken on a more critical position in the knowledge economy, and how they organize their information has the potential to significantly impact the growth of organization, society, and the economy as a whole issue.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Sharin Balkis Mariana and I'm going to present about the content of the journal that we review. The journal is about the effect of leadership and organizational culture with information technology as mediated towards knowledge management. The most appropriate approach to describe knowledge management depended on the environment in which it was being performed. In the context of information technology, for example, knowledge management was concerned with the administration of both soft and hard infrastructure, such as database and software. And this journal is about the study that looked at three determinants of leadership at Malayan Public University, that is organizational culture, information technology and knowledge management. Firstly, about the leadership in knowledge management. Strategic leaders in business, for instance, should know the market and customer trend, manage conflict, control threat, stay on strategy, accommodate adversity, and be an entrepreneurial force. Many elements of leadership were relevant to knowledge management, like taking the initiative to deploy the organizational knowledge capability for value creation. So according to Inkinen, this participatory type of leadership was relevant to increasing knowledge application and learning, as well as speed promoting trust for knowledge exploration and exploitation. Next is about organization culture in knowledge management. The culture was a significant aspect of organization and must be driven by certain organizational vision and mission that was embedded with shared value and of employees. Gambo Espon suggested that university had a unique organizational characteristic that significantly influenced the organizational belief and practical system and is known as the universal culture. Therefore, a knowledge that was shared by people with a similar would determine certain action and opinions that were considered normal and guide specific behaviors among the people. And the third one is about information technology and knowledge management. Information technology is closely connected to knowledge management because it helps to distribute structural knowledge vertically and horizontally, as well as make it easily searched and used. So a few studies was conducted to examine critical factors to the success of knowledge management implementation in the various services sector, but this findings still signified the critical role of information technology in knowledge management. The reason for suggesting information technology as mediating a variable in knowledge management is because some scholars argued that technology did not produce the creation, sharing or transfer of knowledge, and managing knowledge was more complex than simply purchasing the latest computer system or database. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Surati Rani and I'm going to present about the discussion from the journal. There are two main points that we can relate from the journal. The first point that we can relate is leadership. From the lesson, we know that a strategic leaders should be able to become a strategic thinkers, reflectors and learners. Strategic leadership is a process in which executives create visions for their firm that helps to adapt or remain competitive in a changing economic and technical context using various management styles. The major goals of strategic leaderships are to improve strategic productivity, foster creativity, and create an environment that motivates staff to work hard, independently, and advance on their own ideas. According to the journal, A strategic leaders must understand a few things such as markets and customers' trends, manage disagreements, stop threats, stick to their plans, and become a driving force of entrepreneurship. We can say that a lot of leadership traits were applicable to knowledge management, such as taking the initiative to use organizational knowledge capabilities for value creation according to the study. The operational definition of leadership was linked to qualities including idealized influence, intellectual stimulation, and inspirational motivation that improve the firm's performance and relative knowledge acquisition. Another point is organizational culture. There's a link between organizational culture and knowledge management. A great corporate culture displays good features that boost performances. Employees are more likely to feel at ease, supported, and valued when workplace culture matches their preferences. The company also able to withstand challenging time and changes. According to Journal, the study was made to analyze higher institutions' education's knowledge management. Consequently, knowledge that was shared by individuals in a similar culture, for example, public colleges in Malaysia, would establish particular acts and viewpoints that were regarded as usual and direct particular behavior among the populace. That's all from me. Thank you.
Well, the recommendation that I want to present, I have to point out about the weakness first. Other than the title of the journal was so long, the main weakness that I have found in the journal after reviewing so many times, I found that it doesn't state any reasons that contributed to the development of the university's ability to manage their information in a crucial way to their performance system. So, as a result to the recommendation, we advocate a clear reasons that contribute to the development of the university's ability to manage their information in their performance system. This is because the complexities theory that we have learned in the corporate entrepreneurship class in the week 2, I guess, which state the goal of the complexity theory is to explain how complex system works. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi, my name Muhammad Nabi Aiman bin Muhammad Saimi, metric number J20A0522. Okay, I want to present about conclusion. Overall, the project has met its goal of developing a model for the scarcity of skilled worker. The validity, normality, and fitness index of this model fulfill all of the SEM requirements and this investigation. Thus, this model has gained sufficient confirmation value for generalization across the study's participants. The results show that the second and fourth objective of the study were met and addressed. The second purpose was study to the interaction between leadership, organizational culture, and information technology, with knowledge management in Malaysia public institution. Knowledge management has been shown to be significantly by factors such as leadership style, company culture, and technology infrastructure. The evidence points to a partly mediating influence of technology on leadership and organizational culture when it comes to knowledge management. This study contribution have theoretical and practical consequences for public university knowledge management. Successfully, knowledge management practice were found to have been influenced by leadership, which shape organizational culture and manage information technology to maximize its usefulness, while highlighting the university role at the most significant knowledge management collection and dissemination center. As river by the finding, although on a more practical level, the finding of this study have eight Malaysia public institution in formulating more effective method of managing innovation and commercialization. As a result, this study university leader, manager, boards, and policymakers have three main takeaway MOAs. Thank you for me.
We go to issue. From social perspective, scholars have taken on knowledge management, in which leaders are the agents of knowledge management and engage with each other while participating in activities of information sharing. Second, he researched personal experience in information management at one of Malaysia's public universities sparked the concept for this study. The university had a significant challenge in compiling and reporting the university performance success across 40 departments and 3 campus.
Okay, for the next question, what are the benefit of effective leadership? First, ability to thrive with change. Second, organizational growth potential at scale. And third, effective resource management.